Hello Shenanigamers, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Went into the cove last time, did pretty well there. Now, this time around, let's see where we can go. Now, we can try and go on a short champion mission somewhere. Potentially. We've got plenty of people who are at champion level. Villa, Alpha, Crimson, Mortimer, Vox, Doi, Zombie. That's a pretty good arrangement of people. None of them are really healers, though, unfortunately, except for maybe Doi. But either way, we might be able to go on a champion mission soon, but not now. We're gonna go for another veteran one. There we go. There we go. We're going to go for another veteran one this time around. And stressed though they may be, we're gonna take one of the... We're gonna take Revier's Halakar, I think. As well as... could take Fitzherbert, and Ormond's really not best for that. Yeah, Halakar and Ormond. And then, who else do we bring with us? Let's bring along... Let's bring Guerrero. We're gonna head up to the ruins here. We have Steady and Unyielding locked in with Revier's, which I'm very happy about. An extra 10% death blow resist and 10% less stress. Never something that I'm going to worry about. Or rather, never something I'm going to be upset about. So, let's see what we can do to make these better. Equip, sort by rarity. And let's go through this. I think we might actually want to go ahead and buff the damage and drop the max HP with Revier's by giving them Dismas's head. The Bleed Amulet might not be a bad idea either, especially since we're going into the cove. Yeah, the Bleed Amulet is pretty good. It would up Bleed Resist, drop Blight Resist. We haven't come into too many Blights in the Cove, so this amulet might be a good idea. We're gonna go with it. We'll see how that goes for us. Now, Halakar, we are definitely going to need to give you the Blighting Satchel. And what else can we give you? Do we capitalize on that blight, or do we up speed even further? We've just up speed a little bit already, so let's go for the Sickening Satchel. Now, Ormond, we're going to give the Shimmering Scale and the Dancer's Foot Wraps. And then Guerrero, we'll give the Chirurgeon's Charm and the Poisoned Herb. Alright. Let's go ahead and move on to provisions here. Ah, thought I was going into the cove there. No, we're going into the ruins. I don't know why I thought cove. Let's go ahead and prepare ourselves accordingly. All the food we can. 3 shovels. We'll go with 4 anti-venoms, just in case we come up against some spitters and such. We'll go with... yeah, we'll take 4 bandages. We have Guerabot with Battlefield Medicine, so we should be okay on bandages. We'll take 3 medicinal herbs, 2 skeleton keys. We'll take a full stack of holy waters because there is a relic that can remove negative quirks, or not relic, a curio, but a curio that can remove negative quirks in the ruins on occasion, and those curios require holy water to activate that effect properly, as far as I understand it. We'll also take 2 laudanum. Well, we'll make it 4. And a stack and a quarter of torches. Alright, let's embark. Ruins. The undead will not bleed, but they can be blighted. Humans, however, can bleed, and that's exactly what we can do.
The fiends must be driven back, and what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Alright. 100% of room battles. There's only 6 rooms here that can possibly have that. And we start off with a hallway battle with 3 gargoyles. Yikes. Well, a pick to the face will cut right through the armor. So let's go for it. A lot of nice damage right up front there. And the pierce can do some good damage too. Good dodge. Ooh, 2 back-to-back dodges on Lash of the Tail. 3 even. Very nice, very nice. Very happy with that. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll blight this one. That one's gonna go down. And we'll go for the Wicked Hack here.
Their formation is broken.
That one's gone.
Maintain the offensive.
And then we'll go for that. We pick to the face there. Blight takes care of that one. Flurry of Claws. Ow. Both resisted the move. And we'll go for the Expose here.
As the fiend
Move us back into
falls,
position.
a faint hope
Take what we can
blossoms.
and continue. Alright. And a nice unburned torch. There's a curio here. We can use that.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
And then in we go.
Require only the strength to follow it.
No room battle. We get a scout though. There's a hallway battle off this way. And off that way. Alright. Wow, looks like there's 4 room battles. Let's get the ones that reward us with treasure and curios done first. Here we can have Halakar do with his trap. And then an unburned torch is the curio here, which we can just go ahead and use. And then in we go. Bone Bulwark, Bone Conscript, Bone Spearman, and Bone Noble. Well, of these options, let's go with the Bulwark. Captivate there, Blight, and then Poison Darts for even more Blight. It's the Blight High, and then Noxious Blast for even more Blight. And the Bulwark is dead. You don't even have to worry, the Bulwark is dead now. And then we'll go with the Iron Swan on this Bone Noble.
Annihilated.
Alright, so the Noble's down and the Bulwark is down. Dodge the Spear
slow
Thrust.
death, unforeseen.
Bump in the Night.
Unforgiving.
Ow. Good debuff. Slows dodge, unfortunately. Go for the Expose here on this Spearman. Decent damage, and a Blight there. Go for a Thrown Dagger.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Thrown dagger picks up the kill there. Go for the noxious blast. And then wicked hack.
Decimated.
Take what we can.
Success so
Don't need the
clearly
blood.
in view.
Go ahead and use the skeleton
Or
key
is
here.
it merely a trick of the
More
light?
beads, more busts. Well, some busts. And full stack of crests. We do need crests right now. So let's go ahead and drop the citrine for them. Sorry about that, shenanigamers. Had to take care of something. We're back now. So, we got what we needed from that. Now we're gonna move on this way. Check this crate.
A
Even more
fortune
crests.
waiting to be spent.
We can go ahead and use that torch, and we'll drop one torch. I think we can manage that. So that we can proceed with some more crests in tow. More twitching maggots. Well, let's go ahead and get this underway then. Go for the
Back to
pierce
the
here.
pit.
And then we can go for the flashing daggers here.
Another
That takes down one of them.
cleansed from our lands.
We'll go for the noxious blast. The damage on that alone takes that one out. And then the wicked hack here
Another one
takes that one down.
falls.
Quick and easy.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
And more crests. Glad we swapped out the torch for those ones. And we've got 2 full stacks with us. So let's see what's in here. We get the surprise at least. 2 bone nobles, bone veteran who's stealthed, and a bone bulwark. Well, rather than trying to take out the bone bulwark early this time around, I think we want to go for the bone nobles. The stress can be incredibly annoying. So that's what we'll go for. Go for the pierce first, the flashing daggers to follow up, and that one's down. And then we can go for the plague grenade. So that we get some blight if Iron Swan doesn't kill here. And,
Obliterated.
which it does, which is fine. And then a graveyard slash from the veteran. Foul warding from the bulwark. So now he's stealthed and guarded. Alright. Well, luckily, pick to the face. Doesn't care about the protection. And neither does pierce. But we're going to go ahead and expose instead. Then we'll go for Disorienting Blast here, just to clear out the corpses. Graveyard Slash. Ow, that did a lot. We'll go for the Wicked Hack here. Crit for 9. Very nice, Reviers. Axe Blade. Ow. A lot of damage going on here. Let's go for the Captive. Well, no, the Captivate won't work there. So, yeah, let's just go for the Pierce. Take the Bulwark down. Crit for 19. Very nice. Kick to the face. Ooh, nearly takes him down. We're actually going to pass here. Just so that we can get to Guerabot. Graveyard Slash does a lot of damage there. Ow. I'm going to use Battlefield Medicine here on Halakar because they are very low. There we go. Alright. And now another pick to the face, and we're good. Could have avoided that damage, but didn't.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Alright, so there's a Blight Amulet there, which could theoretically be good for Halakar, or Guerabot, or even Ormond. The Damage Stone. The Blight Amulet is basically exactly the inverse of the Bleed Amulet. Plus 20% Blight skill chance, plus 20% Blight resist, minus 20% Bleed resist. However, I don't think we need any of those. Now, here, the sarcophagus, it is completely empty. Alright, well, that's fine. With that in mind, we can just go on about our way this way. And we know there's another hallway battle in store for us over here. So hunger, that's fine. More than fine, actually. We've got the food for it, and it heals everyone up, even if it's just a little bit. So, more than happy to have that. At least as of now. Let's make sure the party's in the default order before we do anything else. Go forward a bit. Alright, Halaker checks out this pack. It's already been looted. And we'll go ahead and make sure we bring the torchlight up before we head here. We have 2 overgrown Webbers, 2 overgrown Spitters. Well, let's go for the disorienting blast on the Weber. Get the move and the stun, so that's 1 potential stun that we don't have to deal with. Let's go for the flashing daggers now. Decent damage across the whole, both of those there. Across the whole both of those there. I was gonna say across the whole board, but then realized it's only the 2 in the center in second and third position. Either way, we're gonna go for Pierce here on this one at the back. Good damage. A web. Halaker. Crit for 3. Ow. Marked. Lowered light resist and stunned. And then spit at Halaker for 14. Ow!
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
So painful. Resisted the blight though. And then a spit at them again. Oh, they are riding a very dangerously thin line here. Still at death's door, but now they got the blight. And they got crit again. Not happy about that. Let's go for the Iron Swan. Take out this spitter at the back. Alright. Now all we have to do is survive. So we'll expose that spitter. And we get to Guerebout before we get to Halaker. So Guerebout can go ahead and use Battlefield Medicine. That gets rid of the blight, heals them up. The stun goes off. That's okay. Get a bite from that one. And that one has a blight on it.
Hold fast.
Now we'll go for the Wicked Hack on this one in the front. Take them down before they get a chance to go. Right, and now we can actually use Serpent Sway to sway forward. Get the block going. Use Battlefield Medicine on Halaker again. No more blight to deal with. And for vengeance, go ahead and use some poison darts on this overgrown Weber. They dodged it. Of course they did. And they go for the bite and retaliation. Good dodge, though. Alright, let's go for the Wicked Hack.
Be gone, fiend.
There we go. We'll take what we can from that. And then we'll go ahead and up the torchlight and have Halaker eat some food. Because they need it. The debuff is gone. So let's go ahead and head into this room. There's the room battle. 2 bone conscripts, 2 bone nobles. We're going to go for a captivate on this bone noble here. Crit for 16. Takes him out already. The weakness shines like a lantern in the light. Alrighty then. Let's go for the throne dagger. This bone noble. They dodged it. Alright. Tempting Goblet on Revieres. Crit for 8.
For the slightest lapse in concentration.
That wasn't very good for us, but alright. Let's go ahead and heal up Halaker again with some more Battlefield Medicine if we can. Just want to make sure that we have them out of harm's way or out of immediate danger. Bump in the Night at Revieres, which first one we dodged, second one we didn't. Minus 5% crit, minus 7 dodge for 3 rounds. Not great, but we'll deal with it. Go for the Wicked Hack on this one in the front. And they're gone. Well, they're down. Same deal, basically. Same thing. Go for the Pierce on this bone noble. Some good damage right off the bat. Follow up with it. If it bleeds, that'll take them down. Don't have to worry about Tempting Goblet and all that stress anymore. We'll go for the Throne Dagger at this one. Do some damage. And then we'll go for Noxious Blast. You get the Blight, and the Blight will take care of them.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
We can use the food here to heal up Reviers. And we'll just take a coin. Alright. Now, we're actually going to move up this way first. And we'll have Halikar deal with the trap. We'll check out these two curios in that room at the end. Use the medicinal herbs here. Alright. And then we can use more medicinal herbs here. Again, take what we can from that. And then keep going. Move on to this room. No scouts, so there's no room that has been revealed as a secret.
Safety.
So now we can move on to the final room and the final room battle. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Move this way, and head over this way. Have Halikar deal with that trap. And then there's only two more curios. This one is an unburned torch, which we will go ahead and take.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
This is a call I am prepared to accept. Soothing Pale Light engulfs the hero. Plus 20% damage until camp. Well, I would have rather Reviers or Mon took that, but you know, that's still alright on you, Halikar. Especially when picked to the face ignores armor or protection. Armor piercing is very powerful like that. Should have given them the Holy Waters before this fight, but we can do it in the fight. So yes, just to make sure we get use out of them, we'll go ahead and do just that. We've got Blight, Bleed, Disease, and Debuff Resistance. Plus 33% on all of those for 3 rounds when we use this, so we'll go ahead and get that started. Now, I would like to use Pierce, rather. I would like to use Pierce on this Bone Marksman and get them taken care of first and foremost. They're very irritating with how much damage they deal, and I don't like it. Now let's go for the Flashing Dagger. A lot of good damage there. Then we'll go for a Plague Grenade. Decent damage. Get the Blight on both. The Bone Marksman is now going to die. Tempting Goblet on Ormond.
Slowly.
Marksman goes away.
This is how
And we can go for the Wicked Hack on this Conscript with a crit for 30. Alright. And then bump in the Knight. Good dodge, Reviers. Alright. Let's see, how do we follow up that? Go for the Expose on the Bone Noble. The Blight will take care of them. And then we'll go for the Poison Darts on the Bone Conscript with a crit for 8. I'll take them down. And then we'll just go for the Wicked Hack here. Didn't even use the rest of those Holy Waters. Take the coin here.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
And they have been beaten. Let's go ahead and return to the hamlet.
Room by room, hall by hall, we reclaim what is ours.
Indeed we do. And we ended up getting another Book of Relaxation. And a couple of busts, and a decent amount of coin from that too. Not to mention 2 full stacks of crests, which will help a lot. And a full stack of deeds on top of that. And now Ormond and Halikar are at level 4, and Guerabout is almost at level 5. So Guerabout got Quick Reflexes, plus 2 speed. Not gonna say no to that. Ormond got Unholy Slayer in place of Cove Tactician. That's alright, that makes sense. Halikar got Weak Grip on Life in place of Torn Rotator. Gonna have to get rid of that. And Resilient, plus 10% stress heal received. That's pretty good. And then Reviers got Demonomania. Believes is possessed by demons. Well, I can't say whether they are or not, but I don't think so.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of Holliker's unfortunate negative quirk here. Weak grip on life. Should get rid of Kleptomaniac as well while we're at it, but that will come later. Kleptomaniac is locked in right now, so we're not going to deal with that just yet. Reviers believing that they are possessed by demons is not great, but again, we will deal with that. Go ahead and unequip all and sort by rarity for these trinkets. 2 books of relaxation now. So, what's in the Nomad Wagon? Disease Charm, Move Stone, Debuff Stone, and Health Stone. A lot of charms and stones. Well, let's see. What about the Stagecoach? We have an Adventurer, Houndmaster, an Apprentice Abomination, and a Seeker Jester, Grave Robber, Occultist, Vestal, and another Vestal. Well, let's go ahead and go to the Blacksmith, because now we have enough deeds and crests to upgrade armorsmithing to level 4. There we go. We can now upgrade all weapons and armor and skills fully and completely. Let's go ahead and check the Stagecoach now, see what we need. 15 busts and 20 crests to upgrade the Stagecoach to its maximum potential with experienced recruits level 3. Let's do it.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Alright. The Stagecoach is now completely 100% upgraded. We now have a full roster size of 29. We will have 7 heroes showing up on the Stagecoach each week, each of which has a chance to show up at level 1, 2, or 3. That'll be incredibly beneficial to us. Now, we can start to focus on other things, like upgrading the Sanitarium, so that we can reduce costs even further, or increase the number of treatment wards. We can work on the Blacksmith and the Guildmaster to increase the cost reductions. We can upgrade the Abbey so that we have even greater cost reductions and more slots in the Penance Hall, the Transept, and the Cloister. We can do the same thing for the Tavern, with the Bar, the Gambling Hall, and the Brothel. We can upgrade the Survivalist so that they have lower costs of camping skills. And we can upgrade the Nomad Wagon so that they have lower costs and more trinkets available. And then on top of that, we can even look into getting some of these new districts built. Having all this stuff done for the Stagecoach and also for the Guild and the Blacksmith helps us out a lot. A whole lot. Very happy to see that done now. But this time around, that is going to go ahead and do it for this episode of Darkest Dungeon. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to see more content like this, or the other kinds of content that we put out on this channel, we're going to keep that content coming, so don't worry about that. Hit the notification bell so that you receive notifications whenever we upload new videos. Leave a comment on the video, it helps us out a lot, it really, really does. Also, remember to leave a comment if you want to have one of the heroes in this roster named after you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!